Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Rex.
What are you doing? You're fucking up the eye line.
It's my side.
Oh. You know, that is fair.
Put a piece of tape right here.
Yeah.
You stay on your side.
Dan! He's on my side!
So, this is the rye.
This is a gift from
Okay.
Shawn Walters, patron saint of whiskey.
Shawn Walters. You're patron saint of whiskey.
Ooh, we were off. It's a flat. Nope. Ooh, that was off. Okay. Ezra Brooks, their rye whiskey.
Kentucky rye.
Yeah.
You got
Come on. Aged 24 months.
That's 2 years.
That's 2 years to you and me, kids. What is that quote? There's something from that. There's some movie where someone says that. That's 3 years to you and me. That's 3 years to everybody. All right, so what I don't know is
I'm drinking this.
51 rye, 45 corn, 4 barley.
51
So
rye.
this is only a few degrees from
Okay.
being a bourbon, but I want to look up the price this time.
That tracks because you put your nose in here, and I expect that, the rye, like the spicy, herbal. No.
No, it really isn't. That's a soft and hard candy rye, like those Jolly Rancher candies.
It's just a few points away from bourbonness.
Yeah, I'm really struggling to
it's
find any of
pretty-
the classic herbal.
Well, and it's also pretty simple too. I'll give it a second to open up. But
I'm gonna try this.
you're going right to the sip?
Oh, it actually drinks like a really herbal bourbon. It is vanilla heavy. Very vanilla heavy. For a rye. You see what I mean?
You know what? There's something that's leaving me hanging, and it's the general thinness of the whole situation.
Yeah, I had a little water, even though that's probably not gonna help.
Yeah.
But,
Just,
the nose opens a little.
did you put water in mine?
Yeah. Ah,
There
I
we
got
go.
hiccups.
There we go. It let go of like some toasted bread.
Yeah, sourdough bread with a little bit of jam or honey on it. Oh, and it got a little more bitey. A little bit of water did this some good, actually.
It is better with a little water.
So, now that you know what the other ones went for, what's your guess on this one?
Right. Well, I mean, I'm thinking like $15.
That's exactly right.
Oh, really?
$14.99.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so without water, the whole thing, if I'm pouring a rye, it's like I'm in the mood.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood
That's
for
not
some,
gonna deliver.
for some ryeness. You're not going to get that classic ryeness. What you are going to get is something that feels just a little bit too thin. There's like just a general hard candy,
Softness.
whiskey sweetness and softness in there. Yeah. But a little water wakes it up a little bit.
Now, if I had to pick, I'm going to go just back to the 99 Ezra Brooks.
I would go to just the regular, was it 43?
45.
45? Yeah, that
90,
was
yeah.
the one. That was the sweet and more classic in the cherry. Still wasn't dense and hefty, but this is even less of a body than the 45%. And I just realized we probably have shot next to nothing for this episode, and we're about to wrap it up.
No, you got comments.
I know, but still.
For the love of God, this is what they're for.
They're very short.
Yeah, and there's just, what do you say? I mean, look, this is easily accessible.
Right.
It's going to people are going to get it up because it's a 2-year-old, really high corn mash bill rye.
Right. I will say this. If you are going into it, grading on that curve, which I think is very important, it's just a personal thing, but whenever people are comparing whiskeys, they're like, oh, such and such whiskey is way better than that one. I was like, it's 3 times as much money, dummy.
Yeah, of course it's so much better.
Yeah. So grading on the curve, like a $15 thing, if I'm thinking about this in terms of $15 thing, then okay.
Still though, I would put it into a historically rye cocktail and see what it did. Like an old fashioned,
right,
or a Manhattan, and then just see what this vanilla note that shows up in there.
I think it would get swamped.
Yeah, probably.
By the other cocktail layers.
Or not traditionally rye, old fashioned. But anyway, yeah, like they have some rye old fashions at Odd Duck
Okay.
And the Balcones rye in there is really weird and very interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's so not a normal rye. But this would be a little more like a treat drink with a cherry kind of a direction.
Yeah, and the cherry is going to be bringing about half the flavor.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, you poured a whiskey to wash the cherry down.
I think between the 3 Ezra Brooks that we've tried.
Yeah, it's a weak link.
Well, yeah, and the one that was punching the most above its weight for me
Was the 90
was
bourbon.
the $12.
Yeah.
Are you freaking kidding
No, I
me?
agree. Punching above its
45%.
weight, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. If you disagree, it's something that we can talk about.
I already disagreed that the 99 is obviously a better whiskey.
But that's not true. So you disagree coming from a place of, reasonable opinion.
Have you met me?
You do hate everything.
No.
Not everything.
Not everything.
Most things.
But when I love something, it's a whole other ballgame. I've become an evangelist for it.
Still walking bow-legged.
If you love someone.
Raysville. I haven't figured out why I'm watching you guys, but I just subscribed.
That's one of my... I don't understand what's going on here, but all right.
Fine.
Look,
I just imagine everybody just saying, fine.
All right. This is a regular basis. I try to imagine the person typing the comment, typing it,
Yeah.
And that's a regular exercise of mine when I'm reading through the comments and picking them, just because it makes it more fun for me.
If you want Daniel to think about
It
you,
humanizes it a little bit.
leave a comment.
And so these were the ones that made me laugh because I pictured somebody like,
Whatever.
I don't understand. so passive, not even aggressive, just so.
I give up. I give up. Fine.
But he couldn't just click away. He had to subscribe. That's so weird, and I love it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of somebody at a meal who's like doesn't want any more, and they're like, "Come on, there's only one more piece," and you're like, "I don't want." All right, fine. Yeah.
That would be very funny if everybody that ever subscribed is like, you're not allowed to watch the channel, you're not allowed to subscribe, unless take a video clip of you clicking the button while saying, fine.
That's so good.
Gary Cooper. When you say something like, tastes like minerals, which minerals do you mean?
Yeah.
Sulfur, salt, iron, ore, all minerals, but the flavors are very different. Usually it's kind of like a limestone minerality.
Yeah, because I think we're talking about the taste of water, well water.
Yeah,
Or at least that's where I am taking.
very strong mineral content in water here in Central Texas.
Yeah, so that's my reference
Yeah.
is well water has this
Minerality.
mineral heavy taste.
Yeah.
That's what I'm referencing.
But not
Copper
sulfur.
or
I mean,
sulfur.
occasionally you'll get sulfur.
Yeah, but I get that with sherry cask, and I don't refer to it as mineral.
Right, we're not saying mineral. We're saying sulfur.
Sherry,
Salt. There's been some salty things, like briny salty. It's
Yeah, but
usually
we've
in Scotland.
said that, briny,
Yeah.
salty.
And iron, I don't know what iron tastes like.
Blood. And that's a wrap.
Bloody pull out like an 8-inch blade.
Yeah. You want to see?
Man, it's just so tame, though.
Yeah, it's very boring.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the funny stealing and drinking.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
You steal, may you steal your liver starch.
And if you drink,
May you drink with us.